Hello, hello. Welcome to TGI Design Your Life Friday here on Instagram and on Facebook. My name is Sarah Baltos. I am a coach, business psychologist, and a trainer, and I'm very, very, very happy today to welcome you here, on this live session. Hi, Diamond, how are you? Hi, Julian. So great to have you here. From where are you connecting? It's so cool. I'm very excited today because it's an absolutely amazing topic which I want to share with you today. And I love to know from where you're connecting here on Instagram and on Facebook. And and to welcome you to this awesome day. Because for me, Fridays, and you tell me what you think, for me, a Friday has a special feeling. It's like, you know, you're already in the mood of some free time for the weekend. And I thought several weeks ago, hi Hamza, hi Alfred, so great to have you here on Instagram. Let me know from where you're connecting, write in the comments. Nice to see you too. And Julian is as well saying, hi Sarah, that's great. Julian, estoy feliz que estás conectado. Julian is de Bogota, and we are knowing each other, and it's so great to have you here. And several months ago already, I took the decision to start with this live session because I felt, wow, this positive energy of Fridays. People are happy to closing the working week. People are excited about the weekend. We can really use. Asma saying from Morocco. Wow, that's awesome. And very welcome here, very welcome. It's great to have you here. And I thought, okay, it's an opportunity that we connect, that we really connect with this positive energy to go in the weekend and not only party, not only distract ourselves, no, to really think what I want to create in my life. And that's why I said, a lot of people say, thank God it's Friday because they are so fed up with their life and with their working week. And I said, let's do something. Thank you, Julian, my favorite coach. Thank you so much. And let's do something about it. And let's create a thank God. It's Design Your Life Friday. Design Your Life Friday, an inspirational moment to really connect us with what we want to create. And filling this topic with some topics, with some content. We are about to start the Christmas season. I don't know if you in Morocco are celebrating as well Christmas, but I think here in Colombia, in Germany, where I'm from, we are all very excited. We're very, very excited about Christmas. And for me, Christmas is a very magical time because it is really connecting us with wishes and with the intention to create a beautiful time for our loved ones, to make gifts, to connect. And as well, it's the closing of the year and it's the beginning of something new. And because of that, it came to myself that I would like to create, or I would like to design the last weeks of this week with the basically with the intention to ask myself, what do I want to let go to create something new in my life? Yeah, and sometimes we have to let go things first to be able to create something new. And Hasma is just saying, no, in our religion we don't celebrate Christmas. I know, exactly. That's why I was asking, and it is absolutely. Yeah, and my invitation is to today, independent of the Christmas celebration, but to use this closing of the year to really connect with what do you want to let go to be able to create something new. And hi, Mavins, that's great to have you here. And that's why the topic of the week is what can you let go by practicing intentionality. And today I want to talk about what is intentionality, what is intention and desires, what is it, and how can we use it for our favor. And to start with this topic, hi Jill Mavins here on Instagram. So great to have you here. Please let me know from where you're connecting, and if you think that some of your friends or that someone, and I'm saying this as well for everyone who is looking the recording or who's watching the recording later on here on Facebook or on Instagram, I'm so happy if you share it with your friends, with your family, when you know that it could really serve, this topic could really serve them. So share it, send me some comments, send me some likes, send me some hearts, and let's get connected. Let's get connected here together. So I'm very happy to have you all here, and let's start with the topic, what can you let go by practicing intentionality? And what is an intention? An intention is to put a focus on a thought. Yeah, to put a focus on your thoughts. And one day I really learned on what I focused, it will expand. And for me, these couple of days are a very special time because they always remind me on an event in my life which changed my life, which was a decision that I personally totally changed my life 7 years ago, when I took the decision to cancel my job because I wasn't happy, to end a relationship. It wasn't working, or I didn't have the future we wanted to, and to travel the world, something which I thought it's simply impossible for myself. But I took a decision to focus on something. Hi Gigi, so great to have you here on Facebook too. Super, I'm happy to have you here. And I learned that on what I focus, it expands. So I had the chance to focus on it is possible or it is not possible for me. And in this instant moment, I took the decision to focus on the intention that it is possible for me to travel the world, even though in this instant moment I didn't have any money. In this instant, or I didn't have the amount of money. I wasn't working. I canceled, or I terminated the job I had. So imagine this. It was not the perfect situation for thinking about traveling. So, but what I understood is that on what I focused, it will expand. That's why I focused, it is possible for me, even though not knowing how. Not knowing how to make it happen, not knowing how to know what I'm doing. But the first step was a focus. And in this time, and even before, one of my personal mentors is Deepak Chopra, which I get very inspired by because of one book he was writing, and this book is called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And I really remember, and this is something I really remember, one moment when I took this book to my hand, and here I have the Spanish version. And this time I couldn't speak Spanish. I couldn't speak Spanish 7 years ago. But when I took this book in my hand, I was opening the law of intention and desire. And Deepak Chopra was saying in this book that really, and I want to read it for you, that inherent in every intention and desire is a mechanism for its fulfillment. Hasma? The book is The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success from Deepak Chopra. 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. So I can really recommend it. You can look it up on Amazon. Sorry. And it's really, really powerful. And I was opening this book 7 years ago, and I was opening it. And I came to the law of intention and desire. And Deepak Chopra was saying, inherent in every intention and desire, it's a mechanism for its fulfillment, Intention and desire, or put the intention and desire of the pure potential, or basically putting it, you put it into the field of possibilities, and the universe can really work for you. And when we introduce our intention in this fertile ground of potential, you know what I mean, potentialicity, no. But you know what I mean, we put this infinite organization power to work for us. And I'm very sorry, some words don't want to get out. I'm German, living in Colombia, speaking English here with my husband, so sometimes I'm getting a bit mixed up. So please forgive me for that and have some patience for me in this sense. But I took the decision, apropos English. Hola Galu, so great to have you here. That's awesome. I took the decision to do it in English, to reach out not only to people who are speaking only English, but as well to several people in Colombia, in Germany. So that's why I said I will do it in English. Yes, even I'm missing some words. So please forgive me. So Deepak Chopra was saying that the only thing what we need is to put our focus on the intention and on our desire. And on that, what we put our intention to, this will expand. And thank you so much, Hasma, saying, don't worry, you have a good English. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to grow every day to make it better, and to learn to speak these words in a right way. So I will promise you next time this word will be learned. Getting back to the topic of intention, it is basically like putting our focus on what we want to create. And I want to ask you, how many of you have experienced that there is a difference in between reacting and creating? How many of you have experienced that there is a difference in between reacting and creating. Thank you so much, Diamond. I'm so happy that you're here today connected. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for being here today. So how many of you have felt this God was saying as well, and you're better every day. Yeah, thank you. How many of you have experienced that there is a difference in between reacting and creating and yeah, really creating and acting? How many of you have experienced this? I tell you, I did, because really 7 years ago, and I come back always to this moment because it was so life-changing, and it was so, yeah, it was so memorable for me, that for the first time I was conscious about that the last several years I just have reacted to situations. Something happened, someone said something, in the morning I woke up, checked my emails directly. I reacted the whole time to everything what came into my life, came to me. But I was in this moment aware that I've never asked myself, and how do I want to create my day today? What is what I want to create? With whom I want to be? What do I want to have in my life? And there I got aware of, I really got aware of, that it's depending on my intention, on my focus, on what I do have in my life. And for a long time, I had in my life stress, illness. I had the feeling of overwhelming stress till I got burnout. I was so focused on everything around me that I totally forgot to ask myself, what is it what I want to create? Hi Lily, so great to have you here. And Khalid here on Facebook is saying, we all know how to say things, but acting in another thing. Reality is totally different. Try to do some things instead of reading pieces if advised. Cheers. Okay. Yeah, that is, thank you for your advice. That is something which is absolutely helpful. And that is, yeah, we are, you know, there's a slight line between the people who are just saying that they want to do something and people who are really doing what they are saying. And this is called coherence. And I feel that the most important thing, what really changed my life, is that I was coherent in the first sense in front of myself. In front of myself, that I was coherent about what I was saying and that I'm doing it. And this coherence led me that I was focusing, and I'm coming back to the intention, or to focusing on my intention. And that's why today I want to invite you to practice with me the intentionality, focusing on what you want to create and not on what you want to react on. And to practice this, I have 3 invitations to you. And before we start with this, I want to ask you, how many of you felt that your wishes and that your desires haven't been heard from the universe or from whomever, and you tried so hard but they haven't been heard? How many of you felt this in your life already? Once, several times? How many of you felt this? Who is saying, yes, I felt it, I felt it? I know it's a bit here, it takes a bit longer to see what you're answering. And how many of you feel totally Diamond is saying, I have. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. How many of you felt totally frustrated or like doubting and frustration because you are trying so hard, and in the end, it's not working out for you? How many of you feel this, doubt and frustration? I tell you as well, Diamond, that I have felt this. And if you have felt this once or several times in your life, I want to invite you today to let go 3 things. 3 things. And these 3 things are focusing on problems and focusing on obstacles. In my time, in my last couple of years, really working on development and personal development, I really learned about, hi Dofia, hi Jessie, so great to have you all here, even though we started, but it's great that you're joining us here. I'm very, very happy and excited. Thank you so much for your valuable time and for investing in yourself. To all of you, I'm very, very grateful, and I forgot to say it in the beginning, but most important that I'm saying it now. Thank you so much for your time and for allowing yourself to take some time for yourself. And what I was just saying, that I would like to invite you to let go 3 things, practicing intentionality. But let's focus on the 3 things which I would like to invite you to let go. Hi, Rafa, so great to have you here. And the first thing is to let go, focusing on the problem and focusing on the problem and focusing on the obstacles, why things are not possible. And like I said in the beginning, on what we focus expands. When we focus on problems and obstacles, what do you think expands? Problems and obstacles. And I have experienced this so much in my life, that when I focus on that, it expands. So one day I said, wow, okay, but when I have the chance to focus on what I want, why not doing that? So that's why, and please take notes, the first thing I want to invite you to let go is the focus, the daily focus on problems and obstacles. The second one is to let go the doubt. That makes total sense to me. Oh, I'm very happy that you share it, because there was one time when it made a click in my head and said, wow, Sarah, you wake up, you read the messages on your phone, the work things, and you get totally distracted by this negative, absorbing, stressful energy. But you took the decision to focus on it. So the first thing I want to ask, or I want to invite you to let go this week, is to practice letting go the focus on obstacles and problems. As well, letting go the focus on doubting. How many times did you doubt your own competences? How many times did you doubt that you deserve the best in your life? How many times did you doubt that you're meant for something bigger than struggle? Yeah? How many times did you doubt it? And I want to really, and God was saying, let go the doubts. Exactly, let go doubting, because when we doubt, we are not in the confidence, in the confidence that there is much better out there. We just have to focus on. So the second thing, I want to invite you to let go the doubts. And the third one is related to the potential of creation. And before I will introduce you the third point I want to share with you today, I want to ask you one essential question. What if you have the chance today to hand in your wish list? Not only to the Christmas, to the Santa Claus, not only to the Papa Noel or to the Christmas man, not only to this, but to the universe. What would be on your Christmas or on your wish list? And today I want to invite you to make a wish, to focus on what you want and what you wish and what you wish to create in your life. What is it? What is it? And there to shift our focus, from just I have to I choose. And please feel free to wish something big and to wish everything you dream of, because yes, wishes can come true if we decide so. And I would like to invite you to make a wish list and to let go. And this is the third point I want to introduce to you, the detachment to it. And there is something which I really needed to practice myself. Sometimes we are absolutely attached to the results, like when this has to be, and if not, then I'm doubting again, and then if not this happened, then my life is miserable, and if this not happened, then I totally doubt. But the third thing I want to ask you to let go is the doubt and to trust, is let go the attachment and detach with the pure confidence that your desire is heard, and the universe, when you really focus on it, when you really set the intention to do this, is helping you to conspire it, is really helping you to conspire it. The only thing is, what you have to do is to focus on it, to focus and to put your energy on it, to put your energy and your emotion on making it come true, And behind me here, and that's why today I'm sitting here in this room, I have behind me several visualizations. And today I want to invite you to start making your own vision board, or to making your wish list in a visualized way, because it's proven that when we help our mind to focus on what we want and to seeing it every day, that it is easier for our mind to focus. And on what we focus expands. Now that we know it, please make a wish list today. Sit down and really ask yourself, what is what you want to create? What is what you want to have in your life? What is it? And write it down, write it down, write it down. And this is exactly as well what Deepak Chopra in his book is saying as how to apply it, how to apply the law of intention and desire. And the first thing is really making a wish list. Making a wish list so that you can every day looking at your list and really working on this focus in your personal life. So I have here, you see my whole room, and I know that my friend Galu has her wishes all over too. True, Galu. It is, me too. I have vision boards all over my place. Ahead of mine, yesterday I sent a post on Instagram and Facebook too, with the vision board in my study, in my desk where I'm working. And I invite you to absolutely focus on what you want to create in your life, and to make a wish list and to visualize it, to look in magazines, and to look in magazines for pictures which resonate with you. Hi Sandman, and hi Lore Castro. That's great. Lore Castellana. I can't see the whole name, but so great to have you here. And to focus it and to ask yourself not if it's possible or not, to ask yourself what you really want and how it can affect positive your life, having this, and the life of others. And when we share our dreams or the benefit of our dreams with more people, for example, I have here a lot of dreams which when I share them, I know that a lot of people will benefit from that. A lot of people will benefit from that. The universe even more will help you. And the second practice, Deepak Chopra in his book, the seven spiritual laws of success, is saying that we have to liberate this list, letting go the attachment to the list, relying that the universe heard us. Relying that the universe heard us and that it will act in our favor. And the third point to close this live session today is to really remember yourself, to really get into this synchronicity of thoughts that you need to practice to be in the present moment and to really be conscious about your thoughts, your feelings, your energy level, and to allow yourself to observe on what you focus. Because when you're aware of what you focus, you can switch the focus, you can totally switch it. And that's why it's so important. And I know Galo has it on her mirror in the bathroom, everywhere she has her declarations, everywhere she has her pictures. Hi Tatiana, so cool to have you here as well on Instagram. It is important to observe on what you are focusing on. And that's why to summarize again the 3 tips I want to share with you based on what the spiritual law of success written by Deepak Chopra is saying. There's 3 ways to practice our intentionality in our everyday life, is to make a wish list and to start to focus on what you want to create and to start your day with this focus, and to ask yourself every day, what is my intention today? What do I want to create? What kind of people I want to meet? Yeah, what can I do for myself to feel better? The second one is to let go the desire and to trust that it is heard, and to really feel already that your wish is already a reality, because it's already heard by the universe. And the last thing is to observe yourself in some quiet time, in some meditation. That's what I'm teaching as well. In my coachings, or I'm practicing this with my coaches in a one-to-one coaching, or in my online coaching course. It's the focus being in the present, and reaching out throughout meditation, awareness, mindfulness, to really observe, okay, on what am I focusing right now? What am I feeling? What are my thoughts? And how I can find stillness to implement a new thought, a new feeling, and the conviction that I deserve that all my dreams are fulfilled. And with these words, I want to close it, because you deserve the best, because you deserve to design your life, living your dreams without any limits. And that's why I want to practice with you this week, practicing intentionality. And Tatiana is saying, amo poder contar a estar en sintonía y vibración con personas como tú. Oh, gracias, hermosa. She is saying that she loves this power to be connected with, in this good vibration and sintonia with people like me. Thank you so much. So before I close the session, I'm here as well to listen to any questions. Have you any questions in terms of this? Yeah, let me know if you have any questions in this present moment, If not, you can always send me a direct message or contact me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm so happy to answer you. And I want to invite you to review all the posts, because in my daily post, I have as well, I summarize all these points I'm talking about today, so that you can use them as some help to reconstruct what we talked about today. And as well, I will have a special gift for you, because I'm convinced that everything in life starts with a decision. And I want to help you to take action. And that's why I created a little 7-step rescue plan. Yeah, a 7-step rescue plan to help you to get your decision into action, because a lot of decisions we are taking in life are totally get lost because we're not knowing how to put them into action. And I'm sharing you with you, and Diamond is saying, could you give me the name of the book? Yes, it's the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And I'm going to write it here in as well, or I'm writing it right now. And I'm going to share with you as well a link, which is a link to where you can click on it, and you download one form, which is basically a 7-step working sheet to put an action, a decision into action. And the 7 spiritual laws of success. So I have written it here, and I will write it on Facebook too. So if you don't have any more questions, I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you so much for being present today. I'm looking forward so much to seeing you very soon, to seeing your comments, on my post, to getting in touch with you, to knowing you better. Write me your questions, be in touch, and see you next Friday. I will be flying to Germany. That's why I have to figure out when I do the live session, because exactly at this time I will be in the air. But normally every Friday at the same time we will have this live session to get connected and to help each other to grow. So thank you again. Have a beautiful, beautiful Friday. It's so great to meet you. Thank you, Galu. Thank you for everyone who is still here on Facebook. Thank you so much, Diamond, Tatjana, for being here on Instagram, and everyone else. And have a beautiful day. Bye.